You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another edition of Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney. So happy to be here with you on this beautiful Hump Day Wednesday. It's going to be some great weather here today. It's going to be 85 degrees. Oh my goodness. Spring has definitely sprung. I'm so excited about today. I'm always excited. I get up excited every morning, which is a great thing because some people don't. Some people don't get up excited. But I'm glad that you got up excited this morning. If you're not excited, hopefully by the end of the show, you will be excited. So nice to be here with you this morning. Great weather, great day. Just got some good stuff talking about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. But before we do that, I'd like to start off with the horoscopes of the day, which is brought to us by astrologer Micah Thiason. He's our resident astrologer. I have made him that so. And so I'm going to kick it off today with Aries. All right, Aries. Take the time to help those less fortunate. You should make sure that your personal papers are in order. Pursue outdoor activities or any physical exertion. Taurus, you will be full of good ideas and your choice of activities may bring you enrichment far beyond your expectations. Keep your eyes and ears alert for any evasive or deceptive statements. Refrain from using the highway as a racetrack. Listen, don't be out there speeding, Taurus. That's what causes a whole lot of accidents, along with some crazy road rage, especially here. Gemini, outings with relatives or good friends will provide you with stimulating conversation. It will do you some good. So get out today, hang out with some friends and relatives, Gemini. Don't let someone try to bully you into doing things their way, and don't let anybody bully you. I don't see Geminis letting too many people bully them. They're not the bullying type, actually. Cancer, take a second look. Difficulties with appliances, water, or electricity in your home may be evident. Residential changes, renovations, or moves are likely to disrupt your routine. You will feel so much better about yourself if you can control your addictions. Hey, listen, Cancer, get a grip on those addictions. You'll feel so much better about yourself. If you need a little help, ask for help. If you need a little help, ask for help. Whatever that addiction is, it could be food, it could be sex, it could be gambling, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be cigarettes, it could be whatever it is. You'll feel better about yourself once you get it under control. And if you have problems getting it under control, go and get some help. Don't be ashamed, don't be afraid, because listen, you are important and you deserve to be helped. Okay. Leo, don't give in too quickly. Rewards for past good deeds will be yours. You should be setting up interviews or sending out some resumes today. Thinking about making a career change, Leo? Today's the day to set up some interviews and send out resumes. Could be a good thing for you. Change is good sometimes. Virgo, if boredom has set in, find new and unique directions that offer interesting friendships. Visit friends or relatives you don't get to see very often. You should consider getting your whole family involved in a project at home. Get the children involved. Get the husband involve the pets if you can. Do what you got to do, but do something unique today so you don't be bored. I hate being bored too. Like, that's one of the things I don't like. I don't like being bored. Listen, I'll be right back to bring you the next 6 horoscopes right after this next song here.
So let's get it on to your favorite song. The night is young, and you got me going on. Every single beat hits my heart so deep. Wanna wrap my arms around you, cause you sweep me off my feet. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover. Cause you're making me feel. I love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love so strong, can't be wrong. All because of you. I love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Love so strong, can't be guessing everybody knows. Fire on the floor, sticking out the door. We're just getting started, lady. Now I really want some more. Girl, you know that there ain't nobody moving like you. You know you got me. I love the things you do. Maybe I'm getting into trouble, but I just wanna be your lover. Cause you're making me feel. I love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love so strong, can't be wrong. All because of you. I love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Love so strong, can't be wrong. All because of you. Cause I love it. Love when it feels right. Oh yeah. I love when it feels right. Love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Won't stop till the daylight. Cause I don't ever wanna leave. I don't wanna leave. It's way beyond bedtime now. I'd give it up on love, but now I believe. Love when it feels right. It's just one of these. Love so strong, can't be wrong. All because of you. I love when it feels nice. I love it in my eyes. Oh yeah. Love so strong, can't be wrong. All because of you. I love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love so strong, can't be wrong. All because of you. I love when it feels nice. You're the apple of my eye. Love so strong, can't be wrong. All because of you. Cause I love it. Love when it feels right. Love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love when it feels nice. Yeah, the apple of my eye. Love when it feels right. It is just one of these nights. Love when it feels nice. The apple of my eye. Hey, I got to have you, baby. I do. Feels so right. It feels so right. It feels so right.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by astrologer Micah Biason. And we're going to pick it up at Libra. Libra, you could enjoy company of others and come in contact with an ideal mate if you get out and mingle. You got to get out there if you want to meet somebody, Libra. Knowledge can be acquired if you listen. Real estate investments will be profitable. Sounds like a plan to me. Real estate. They say real estate is always good when you know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing, though. Got to know what you're doing. If you're going to make investments, Libra, make sure you know what you're doing. Scorpio, you may need to make a few alterations to your living arrangements. You will get along well in social situations. You will have the get up and go to contribute a great deal to groups of interest. That's nice. You're going to be really helpful to a group today, Scorpio. Sagittarius, you need to make your environment a better place with more conference and a better entertainment center. You may want to get involved in some kind of creative group. Keep busy and let them film while you're not around. Keep busy and let them film while you're listening. Who cares what they say about you when you're not in the room, Sagittarius? Who cares? Let them film. Film all you want to. Capricorn, don't be too quick to react. Need some adventure in your life? Exotic destinations beckons you. Changes in your home will be positive. So you got some positive changes coming to the home front, Capricorn. Aquarius, you will be up and down emotionally. Romance may be likely if you travel. Sports, physical fitness programs, exercise in general will make you feel better and show you some pretty quick results. Get a little exercise in, especially if you're feeling emotionally down. Check out some sports, go to a game. Let me tell you something. Let me just say this real quick. Even if you don't like baseball or soccer or any of those type of things, go anyway. Just take a trip and say, you know what? For the first time in my life, I'm going to go to a baseball game. I went to an Atlanta Braves games about 2 years ago. I don't particularly care for baseball outside. Now, I used to play softball when I was younger. But to me, baseball takes too long. But I went to a Braves game. When I tell you I had a wonderful time, It was just being in the atmosphere. It was just wonderful. The game was long. It was hot. But I had a wonderful time. And my husband and I have gone twice. And I was like, man, that was so much fun. It was just like, one, you get out the house. That's the first thing. Two, you get to experience something new. Like, that was a new experience for us. And I had a wonderful time. And I'll go back again. Now, I may not go every week because I'm not a diehard baseball fan. But I will go again because I just had such a great time. So, Aquarius, get out there and do something fun today, especially if you're down. Okay, my fellow fish, Pisces, don't make any rash decisions that may affect friendships. You will find it easy to meet new people. You may be somewhat emotional concerning a rather private matter. So we're going to be emotional today. Well, we're always a little bit emotional, not really emotional. Depends on which Pisces we are. Like we're different. Like we're Pisces, but we're different. We do things a little bit different. We have a little bit different outlook on things. All right, so we're on to the part of the show where I call People Helping People, where I shout out a nonprofit that's doing some great things in our community. Without these people, a lot of things won't get done. Without these people, a lot of people won't get the help that they need. And we also have nonprofits that cater to our little furry friends, animals and cats and things like that, and dogs. But this particular nonprofit is a nonprofit. It's called Connections Homes. And what it does, it helps provide stability for youth who are transitioning or aging out of their foster care. Let me tell you something. I don't care if the child has turned 18, they're still kids and they still need help. You know, we have some young adults who are in their 20s that still need help because they don't know everything yet. They haven't experienced life yet. So Connections Home help young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 who are aging out of foster care. And now they're kind of like on their own and they don't have any family. So in this case, you know, it's fine to take a young adult in, but they want to help. They want to bring programs to help them, you know, figure out what life is all about. You know, figure out, you know, what's the next step for them. You know, provide a stable adult connections for them. This is what they do. Provide housing stability for them. And it's a great organization because I know that there are young people out there who are struggling. So here's the thing. You've been with a foster care family, and that's what you know. Now you got to get out. Now, prayerfully, some of these places say, you know what, you can stay. And I don't even know if that's allowed. I don't even know that if you have turned a certain age, is a foster care parent allowed to let you stay on? I don't know. But if they can, and they do, that's perfect. But just in case they're not, and they say, okay, you have to make moves because I need to make room for the next foster child who needs my help. Where do they go if there's no family? Because if they had family connections in the beginning, maybe that's where they would have gone with their family members. And so this organization helps bring some stability to that child when they turn 18 to help them transition out of an aging out situation where they are right now. And it's kind of cool. I mean, it's really cool because it's kind of sad when you think about it. Like, it's kind of like, okay, you're 18, get out. You know, and you're 18, like, where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? You know, that's the sad part. You know, so they're helping them do their Connections Homes. If you want more information about how you could participate with them, of course, this is a nonprofit. They can use your financial support. They can use mentors. They can use volunteers. They can use your help. And if you want to help them, it's called Connections Home. Their telephone number is 470-266-1462. Again, that's 470-266-1462. You can also go on the website, connectionshomes.org, connections with an S on the end, homes.org. You can make a donation right on the site. You can learn more about the organization right on their website. You can click the Get Involved button and get involved right on their site. And if you just want to visit them at their physical office, they're located at 337 West Pike Street in Lawrenceville. Again, that's 337 West Pike Street in Lawrenceville. Connections Home. They need your help, guys. They got young people who are aging out, and we don't want them to be homeless. Like, you know, we don't want them to age out of foster care, and then after they age out, now they're homeless. Now we have to figure out, okay, now what are we going to do with more homeless people on the street? Because that's a lot of people. You know, they say 27,000 kids a year age out of foster care. Where are these kids going? So Connection Homes is helping them. So you want to help out, connectionshomes.org. They could use your support in any way you can. I'll be right back after this next one to continue to give you the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County.
just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic. On side, we'll make it feel just right. Just look at that bright light, believe in the magic. And we can save you from your past. This bond is always gonna last. When nothing else makes sense, just dance. What you gonna do? We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. Baby, you got me. Slow ride, just you in that baseline. We're way past sunshine. Believe in the magic. Alright, step into the moonlight. Get into that good time. Believe in the magic. And we can save you from your past. This bond is always gonna last. When nothing else makes sense, just dance. Yeah. What you gonna do? We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. Baby, you got me. Baby, you got me. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. We're doing it all. The feeling is so. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. I believe it. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic. Yeah. Baby, you got me. Believe in the magic.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Hey, listen, guys, apparently Kohls and Amazon have teamed up to bring you free returns in every store. So back in 2017, Kohls and Amazon decided they want to partner, where now if you had a return from Amazon, you could go into a Kohls store and do your return there. And here's the great thing, you don't even need to bring your box. They're going to pack it up and ship it back to you. So according to Amazon's sources, Kohls sources, Amazon and Kohls have decided to do this partnership. It started 2 years ago in 2017 where they rolled it out in 82 stores. Now they're going to roll it out into 1,150 stores across America, which is great because if you want to go, instead of trying to go to the post office, you can walk into a Kohls and drop off the stuff that needs to go back, and now it could go back. So the department store announced on Tuesday that it will accept Amazon's customers' order returns for free, even without the shipping box. All of its 1,150 stores beginning in July will be doing this. So we have a Kohls right here in Snellville. So starting in July, you can go into Kohls and drop off your Amazon return for free, even without the shipping box, and they're going to pack it and ship it off. Shoppers can drop off their returns at the customer service desk, and Kohls will package and ship the items back to Amazon using its own logistic network. Okay, so the plan, now listen, this is what I call a cool, and very creative collaboration. Because think about this for a second. You bought something from Amazon, right? it doesn't fit, it doesn't work. And so instead of you going to the post office, you take it to Kohls, right? Now, this is where they got a method to their madness. It's a win-win for everybody, right? So you take it to Amazon. So Amazon now has a physical location because they have an Amazon kiosk set up inside of Kohls where you can drop off your package. But look at what Kohls says. Kohls said, you know what? This is going to help us bring that younger shopper into the store who normally would not come into the store. And now they're hoping that when that shopper comes in there to drop off something going back to Amazon, they're going to stick around and shop a little bit. Win-win for everybody. Now, because of this collaboration, the Kohls stock has jumped. And I can see why it would, because that means more traffic coming into the Kohls store. That means somebody's going to go in there, even if they didn't think they want something. If you're in there, you see something on sale, or you say, you know what, let me just look around for a minute. Even if you've never stopped at Kohls before, and you go in there because you got to drop off a package, I'm sure the kiosk is sitting somewhere that you got to pass by something. It's not at the front door, so all you do is drop it off at the window and keep it moving. I'm sure you got to come into the store and drop it off. And their hopes is that, you know what, this is going to bring a younger shopper into the store, right, who may conveniently stop by and buy something. Amazon is saying this is great for us because now, it's going to help us have a location where our stuff can be dropped off. Well, I'm wondering, though, if the person at the Amazon counter is the person that actually works for Amazon, or do they work for Kohls? That's kind of interesting, because that way they can be able to answer questions that the customer may have. Maybe it's going to be a Kohls employee that's trained on Amazon or whatever, but I think that's pretty cool. I think it's from a business perspective, I think it's a super duper, collaboration. It makes sense, right? And so look, they're even thinking about adding more, expanding this relationship even more, including bringing Amazon concepts to the stores such as Amazon Go, Amazon Books, and Amazon 4-Star. They're trying to make this great. Now, Amazon Books, they're going to compete with Barnes & Noble. If they bring that to the store, watch out, Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble, I love Barnes & Noble, and they've been around for a while, but you got to think now, if they bring Amazon Books, that's a little bit of competition for our Barnes & Noble. And we have a Barnes & Noble right down the street from the Kohls, about 2 miles down. So that's a little bit of that's a little bit of competition right there. They're saying Kohls can even lease out store space inside of Whole Foods. Kohls is experimenting with shrinking the size of some of their stores and has partnered with Aldi and Planet Fitness to open up several supermarkets and gyms next to Kohls. I'm talking about, listen, Kohls is not playing any games. Neither is Amazon. They plan on taking over the world, especially Amazon. I know Amazon is. So starting July 17th, look for Amazon kiosks inside of the Kohls near you. So if you got to take a product back, you can. And that's a great collaboration when I think about it as a business perspective. Gwinnett Place CID re-elects 2 board members and releases its annual report. Gwinnett Place Community Improvement District, a self-taxing district that uses additional property taxes to accelerate infrastructure improvement, security enhancement, and economic development in Gwinnett County. Gwinnett Place area recently re-elected 2 board members. Trey Ragsdale and Ben Yorker will return to serve 3-year term. They joined 5 other board members working to enhance Gwinnett Place area through future improvement projects and by engaging more property owners to participate in the overall redevelopment of the district. They're trying to redevelop the Gwinnett Place, and that's over there by Gwinnett Place Mall. If you don't know where that is, they're trying to bring that back. I know I talked about on a previous show that a soccer field may be coming in there, some more restaurants. They're building some houses, some mixed-use developments over there. So they're trying to really bring that area back to life. And that's a really highly populated area. Like if you go over on Pleasant Hill Road, it's like on the traffic over there. So they're trying to really bring more stores and more development over there to bring it back to life. So congratulations on Trey and Ben for still being a part of the board and to make that possible. There's a lot of residents over there. I'm sure they're going to love the fact that they're going to be bringing new businesses and new opportunities there. That whole soccer thing, I thought that was cool as heck. Like to have a soccer stadium 3 miles away from where I live, I thought that was really, really great. So that is pretty cool. Buford Elementary announced its new principal to oversee kindergarten. So the kindergartners at Buford Elementary have a new principal. Buford Elementary School Principal Tara Prince announced in addition to the school's administration for 2019-2020 year at Buford School County System Board meeting on Monday. Mark Graves has been appointed to oversee kindergarten at Buford Elementary School. Graves' appointment is part of a restructuring of kindergarten through 5th grade in the Buford City School System. Buford Elementary School is also a building that will house just kindergarten students. So now this particular building is going to be just for kindergarten. They're going to have their own principal. Congratulations to Mark. Hope you do a great job for the little ones over there, for our babies coming up. Listen, I'll be right back right after this next song to continue bringing you the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County.
Ella quiere farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra. Farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra. Ella quiere farra. Llegó el mariachi con la guitarra, por lo que se narra. Su mejor amiga es la barra. Como Colgate me pone bien clean. Dame tu Facebook o dame tu pin. ¿Es el comienzo o será el fin? No me importa porque ya me dice que siento que tú y yo sentimos lo mismo. Nos ha cuadrado como si fuera algoritmo. Te vuelves loca cuando escuchas mi ritmo. Ella se lo canta como si fuera un himno. Ella quiere farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra. Farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra. Como tú vives, te cuento que tú eres una por ahí de miles. Estás más buena que Paloma y no eres de Chile. Tú hablan de cross y yo en bici, soy Carlos Vives. Como tú vives, te cuento que tú eres una por ahí de miles. Estás más buena que Paloma y no eres de Chile. Tú hablan de cross y yo en bici, soy Carlos Vives. Es el proceso, no lo que vale. Solo disfruta, seamos normales. Yo soy la cobra pa' todos esos males. Y soy un pro para esos desembales. Desembales, para esos desembales. Desembales, y soy un pro para esos desembales. Ella quiere farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra. Farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra. Siento que tú y yo sentimos lo mismo. Nos ha cuadrado como si fuera algoritmo. Te vuelves loca cuando escuchas mi ritmo. Ella se lo canta como si fuera un himno. Ella quiere farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra. Farra, 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 farra. Ella quiere farra, farra, farra. Ella está soltera, no tiene alguien que la amarra.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. I love that song. I have no idea what they're saying. I just love the beat. So I'm sitting here, I'm rocking to the beat. It's crazy, but I like the song. I don't know what they're saying, so maybe I need to learn Spanish so I know what they're saying. But anyway, Tracy Pritchard, head of schools at Hebron Christian Academy, is departing the school effective June 30th, according to an announcement from Hebron's marketing and communication staff. Pritchard accepted a position as head of school at the Christian Academy in Brookhaven, Pennsylvania. She will be moving near her hometown and family while working in a new position. So congratulations, Tracy, on your new position. I'm sure they're going to miss you over there at Hebron Christian Academy. But listen, it's always close to be good. It's always good to be close to your family. My family is here with me right now. They're going to be leaving today, and I'm kind of sad because I love having my brother and the kids here. Every time they come and leave, I'm a little bit sad. So, but I understand, and I know Tracy's family is going to be happy to have her. So, congratulations on your new move. I'm sure your family is going to be happy to have you. I'm sure Hebron Christian Academy is, sad that they're going to leave you. Duluth, Lawrenceville, and Sugar Hill finalists in the Chamber Impact Awards. I was nominated, but I didn't win the Chamber Impact Awards, and I'm not sad. I'm a little sad. I'm not gonna lie, because I wanted to win, but I was happy for the nomination. I'm happy that I got the announcement out there. But there have been some finalists designated for the Gwinnett Chambers Impact Regional Business Award. That was the award I was going for. The program recognizes organizations that are driving economic development and job creation while enhancing the quality of life. The 3 Gwinnett cities are finalists in the hospitality category. Additional categories include architecture, engineering, construction, education, healthcare, information technology, international, nonprofit service. I was a part of, the Small Business for the Impact Awards. I wanted to win too. But Duluth, and congratulations to Duluth, Lawrenceville, and Sugar Hill. At least my town won. At least my town is one of the finalists. Lawrenceville. I'm rooting for you, Lawrenceville. Your girl didn't get it. She didn't get the small business finalist. She didn't make it. However, there's always next year. But congratulations to Duluth, Lawrenceville, and Sugar Hill for being a finalist and the Regional Impact Award for the Gwinnett Chamber. The Gwinnett Chamber offers a lot of programs, you guys. If you are a business owner and you're not a part of the chamber, I would invite you to do so, to become a member, because they offer a lot of educational programs, a lot of networking. I mean, when I say a lot of networking, they do almost 400 networking events a year. And if you're a member, most of those events are free. So, if you want to get out and meet people, especially if you're shy, like if you're shy, you're an introvert, this is a great opportunity for you to go out there and get a chance to meet people, because they put you in situations where it's pretty easy to talk to someone. Like we do something, we do coffee and brew, like that's on a Friday where you just get up, you talk about yourself about 15 seconds, and then you sit back down. If you are shy, that's a great way for people to get to know who you are and for you to get to know people, because you don't have to do a whole lot of talking, but you do have to introduce yourself. They also do a lot of round table things where you go out and you do like these kind of like speed dating, but it's speed networking. I mean, it's just a great place to be. I've met some great people since I've been there. A couple of people have even become my clients. Some have become partners on events. So it's just cool, If you're not a member, think about becoming a member. All right, Relay for Life of Gwinnett team selection. They're doing it tonight. Site selection. So if you're interested in finding out more about that, join us to help us pick your site for the relay. Team captains will also be given your team captain t-shirts. Please RSVP if you're attending. They're going to be doing that tonight. So they're going to be doing location selection for the team site selections. If you want to find out more about that, that's going to be held at the Gwinnett Chamber of Commerce, 6500 Sugarloaf Parkway, and that's going to be tonight from 5:30 to 9:30. Go out there, to join the Relay for Life team and find out about the team site selections. Again, that's 5:30 to 9:30 tonight, and that's going to be at Gwinnett Chamber of Commerce, 6500 Sugarloaf Parkway. You can go there and find out. Contact the chamber for more information about what you need to do. Relay for Life Gwinnett team site selection tonight. Check it out. Okay, I need to find out more information about what that means and how I can become a part of that. Sounds kind of cool, actually. Vision 360. This is sponsored by the Georgia Hispanic Construction Association. They're holding an event tonight from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. It's going to be a panel of experts who will offer factual and conceptual knowledge in 3 basic aspects of any business: access to capital, that's a huge one, legal framework, and human resources. All very, very big. This is a free event. If you need to understand how to get access to capital, I've been in meetings probably for the last month, talking to different capital management companies and people that do small business lending, because at the end of the day, I'm still a small business. I love doing my show, but this is a business too. There's a business side to the show, and that side is the side where I do marketing for people, and I do marketing plans, and I set up marketing streaming devices and all kinds of stuff I do when it comes to streaming marketing and streaming media. But I can tell you right now, there's probably not a small business out there who could not use a little infusion of capital. So this particular event tonight is free to the public. You're gonna learn from experts on how to access capital, legal framework. That's another very, 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 very important aspect of any company, to make sure that you're structured the right way, because you want to make sure when it's time for you to go for grants and funding and things like that, your structure is proper. You don't want to step up to the table and things are out of whack or out of sorts. So make sure you know what the legal framework is. Also, you want to make sure your company is structured properly legally, so when it's time for you to do your taxes, because that's huge. You don't want to be just willy-nilly about this thing, not especially if you're talking about it's your business. Now, if you just got a hobby, you may not need to worry about that. But if you're trying to grow a business and start a business and scale this business, everything needs to be in place. And I'm telling you, it's a lot of work. I'm not going to even lie to you. Like, it's a lot of work on a daily basis. And so I'm going to talk about teams a little bit further along. One of the things I'm going to talk more about, not really on the show so much, but maybe later on down the line, but definitely on the website, I'm going to be blogging more about business and starting and growing your business, mostly growing your business, because like I said, I am a marketing company. Because I just feel like it's so important, And so as a small business owner, you're always looking for ways to grow your business. You're always looking for ways to get more money in the door, whether it's through sales, through marketing, or just, investments or grants, whatever it is. So this is a great way for you to learn more about that. And human resources, like if you're at the point right now where you're ready to grow the business and bring on employees and grow that business and expand that business and build a team, you want to know what human resources entail. You want to know what you need to have in place when you got employees, because once you bring on employees, I believe the whole game really does change. Yes, you can expand. Yes, you can build your team, but at that point, things get a little bit more serious, because you're not only responsible for yourself, you're responsible for somebody else who's in your business. And so you want to make sure that your human resource department is set up properly, that you have standard operating procedures in place, your legal framework is in place, and all these things are going to help you when it's time for you to access capital. So, free event tonight, 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. It's going to be located at 10 College Street South Northwest in Norcross. Again, that's 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. It's free. It's going to be located at 10 College Street Northwest in Norcross. It's called Vision 360, and I think it's a great opportunity for you to find out more information about what they're doing. And this is sponsored by the Gwinnett Hispanic Construction Association. So go on out there and check it out. Last song, and I'll be right back after it's done.
You lying by my side, I can't sleep, already tried, but still I dream away, thinking about the way it was, or maybe just the two of us. We had it all, but we got lost with nothing left to say. Days turned into months, you're still the one I want, but I carry on, yeah. But all the memories live inside of me, even when you're gone. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? How I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby, yeah. Oh, sunshine. Always used to hold my hand, oh. miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? Now I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby. Ooh, I'm missing my sunshine. One more time now, baby girl. You and I could run the world. How I miss the sunshine. I need you, I need you. One more time now, baby girl. You and I could run the world. Girl, I thought that you were the one. How I miss the sun, missing all the fun. Do you think about me now and then? Now I miss the sun, looking into those eyes, wishing that somehow we could go back again. One more time, one more time, baby, baby, yeah. I'm missing my sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I'm missing the sunshine.
Hey, welcome back to Good Morning Gwinnett. I'm your host, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Listen, there is a organization called Career Sisters. They're hosting a Women's Connect lunch special today. Lunch social today. They are business women, but here's the thing. This is not about business. This is just for you to get out and just enjoy being around other women who are doing things that are like you. So you don't have to bring your network. You don't have to bring business cards if you don't want to. Don't have to worry about an elevator pitch and all that good stuff. Just bring your own lunch and have a sit down gathering with other women just to decompress for a second. And let me tell you something. That is also something you need. I am so tempted to, when I get off this show, to head on over to Peachtree Corners and join these women. But I just got so much I got to do today. It's so crazy. I'm on deadlines all around the world right now. But if you're not on deadlines and you can spare some time, they are doing a lunch today. It's a social. It's just a gathering. You don't have to worry about bringing business cards. You can if you want to. It's not about networking. It's about getting together and decompressing and being around like-minded women who are just like you, talking about if you're trying to figure out what you want to do to discover your passion, or if you're an entrepreneur, just go out, enjoy yourself, and have a good time, relax for a second. Let me tell you, that is the hardest thing to do. I was at an event, and for me, it's more of a relaxation event with the Gypsy, oh Lord, what is her name? Gypsy Goddess. I think I'm saying Gypsy Woman. Her name is Jen, and she does a networking event at the Boulder Creek Coffee Shop on Mondays and Tuesdays. And I was there on Tuesday. And man, when I tell you, I was there Monday. When I tell you, I just felt so good after I left there. And that's the second time I've gone to her events. And it's not about business. It's about me. It's about us. It's about ourselves. We talk about ourselves. We don't talk so much about business. And it's just a great atmosphere to be in. And it's so energizing to get that camaraderie from women like you. You know what I mean? So if you have some time today and you want to go out and do this Career Sisters Women Connect social, but you got to bring your own lunch. It's free, but you got to bring your own food. So bring your food, whatever it is you like to eat, bring it. And I think it's a great opportunity. I'm so tempted right now. I'm so tempted to go. But it's going to be at the Career Sisters location located at 6400 Atlantic Boulevard in Peachtree Corners. Again, that's Career Sisters, 6400 Atlantic Boulevard, Peachtree Corners, Georgia. Check it out. Go out there. Just go out and hang out for a minute. No expectation except for to eat and chat. I like that. I think that's a great idea. There's an event coming up tomorrow. It's called The Power of I Am. The Power of I Am. Let me tell you something. That's another good thing. When you start thinking about yourself, and the power of I am. If you don't know what that is, start to look at that. I've been a part of the whole the secret community. And when I say The Secret, I'm talking about the movie The Secret. Since it came out in inception, before The Secret came out, I really didn't know a lot about the whole. I knew about business self-improvement and business personal development, but I didn't know about my personal development on a personal level, on a spiritual level, on an energetic level until I learned about The Secret. Now I'm all in. I'm all into learning about me and how to do things I need to do and saying the power of using the I am words. I actually have a friend, and she was one of my guests on the show in a previous episode at the beginning of the show. She has created a card deck called the I Am You Are card deck. And what it is, it talks about the power of words and the words that you say to yourself. When you say I am, you're saying that's power. If you say I am powerful, that's powerful. But if you say I am weak, I am fat, I am ugly, that's also powerful. Not the kind of powerful you really want, but powerful nonetheless. So the power of I am talks about how to help you get to your desires of your heart and use words that are empowering versus using words that are not empowering. So there's going to be an event tomorrow. And I want to say this just in case I forgot. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. To 8 p.m. And they want to talk about, are you manifesting miracles or are you manifesting garbage? You're invited to attend The Power of I Am, the pathway to your heart's desire. And the class is going to be led by speaker and author Prudence Hierophant Extraordinaire and Dr. Albert Jefferson. So it's going to be held at Unity Atlanta Church, and it's located at 3597 Parkway Lane in Peachtree Corners. Go over to meetup.com and type in The Power of I Am so you can register for this event. They got a bunch of people going. It sounds like it's going to be great. So check it out. I can't go because I'll be in class tomorrow with the Gwinnett Citizens Academy 101. But I would love to go, but I can't go because that starts at 6 o'clock and it runs to 9 o'clock. So I'm learning about all the things Gwinnett so I can come back and talk about them here on the show. As a matter of fact, I was at the Heritage Environmental Center last Thursday. That was a great experience. If you have not gone there, take your children because it is a beautiful, tranquil place to go. And I got pictures. I need to add the pictures to the website. I'm going to add the pictures from last week. But man, that was so nice. Just beautiful and tranquil. Just a great place to be in. And I'm such an old soul. So they had a house. It was called what was it called? The Cheshire William House. They had that on the property, and it had a lot of history behind it. And I am such an old soul. I was born in Albany, Georgia, and so I remember sitting around the fireplace with my grandmother, and my great grandmother, because they had fireplaces. They had wood burning stoves. There wasn't no electrical heat. It was fire. It was, wood burning stoves. And I remember in the wintertime when it would get cold, man, we would hate to get out the bed to go to the bathroom because there was no heat. Like, it was only like a wood burning stove in the room where we slept in, they only had 2 rooms. Like, my grandmother my grandmother and my great grandmother lived in okay, so right now it would be called a townhouse, but it's an old fashioned, I'm talking about really, really old fashioned townhouse. So we call them townhouses now, but I don't know what they called them back then. But when you walked up on the front porch, there was one door. You walked through that door, and when you walked to the door, to the right was my grandmother's house, her apartment, I guess you could say, and to the left was my great-grandmother's apartment, right? Each apartment only had 2 rooms, a living room, 2 rooms and a kitchen and a bathroom. So there was a living room, we call it a back room, there was a bathroom, and there was a kitchen. That was all that was. Now, my mother grew up with 8 brothers and sisters. It was 8 of them. And I said to them, where did you all sleep at? Because it was only 2 rooms in the whole house. So it looks like a big house from the outside, but it was a very small house. But I say that to say that in my class with the Gwinnett Citizen Academy 101, we went into this house, the Cheshire William House that's located on the property, and I felt like I went back into time with my grandparents, my grandmother, my great grandmother, and because I love fireplaces, to this day I love a fireplace. I love a real wood burning fireplace. Like, we have a fireplace in our house now, but it's gas. I never burn it because I feel like it's fake. And And I saw the fireplace, and I was instantly taken back to when I was a little girl, sitting around the fireplace with my grandmother and my great grandmother, and I remember those days, and they are burned in my mind. But anyway, if you want to go out and learn about, and I had to digress for a second. If you want to go out and learn about the power of I Am, it's going to be tomorrow night, Unity Atlanta Church. And that's located at 3597 Parkway Lane, Peachtree Corners. Go on over to meetup.com and type in the power of I Am so you can get more information about that event. Listen, guys, one last thing. If you want to go out and have some fun tonight, the Stripers are playing tonight. So if you like baseball, tonight is the night for you to go out and check out the game. Admission starts at $21 and go all the way up to $181. But the game starts tonight at 7 p.m. That's Stripers versus the Indians. So get your tickets. It's going to be located at Cool Ray Field in Lawrenceville. Like I said before, if you have not gotten a chance to go out and just hang out and do something different, you don't want to start with going with the Braves. Start with going with the Stripers and see how fun it is. Especially these type of games, because they're shooting out free T-shirts and giving away free goodies. You got halftime entertainment, all kinds of things. Just check it out. Do something different. Take a chance. Do something different. Listen, that's all I got for you. I'm going to give you my inspiration for the day because I like to close the segment out with some little inspiration, because I feel like we go through so much throughout the day and we get so bogged down with so many things, whether it's work, the children, being a pastor, whatever it is, it's a lot of pressure. And I want to help take some of the pressure off you and give you a little bit of inspiration to keep moving throughout your day. So my inspirational quote of the day is, you don't need to be perfect to be perfectly wonderful. I'm going to say that again. You don't need to be perfect to be perfectly wonderful. Listen, you don't need to be perfect in anything. Just be perfectly wonderful. Learn to enjoy life. Life is so extremely short. I'm talking about really, really short. So you got to learn to enjoy life a little bit. Don't worry about being perfect. The only perfect person was Jesus. None of us is Jesus. We're not perfect, and we're not going to be perfect no time soon. So don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on being perfectly wonderful. That's all I got for you today. If you missed the episode of the show, go over to goodmorninggwinnett.com. Check out past episodes. And you can also download the app to your mobile phone, either Android or iPhone. We're in the App Store now, so go over there and type in Good Morning Gwinnett in the App Store, and you can download the app. That way you never miss an episode, and you can listen to us on demand in your car. If you got an auxiliary unit in your car, you can just plug in the aux and pull up the show on iTunes and listen to the show right in your car, or listen directly from our apps. Trying to get to 1 million subscribers, 1 million downloads this year, and we're going to be doing it in any way possible. I'm going to be this Saturday at the Gwinnett Family Festival located at 6500 Sugarloaf Parkway at the Chamber. Come on out. I heard that a lot of people come out. This is my first year being there. I'm going to have I'm going to be interviewing you on the spot. You're going to be taking pictures. So stop by, see me, check us out. We're going to be having hot dogs. So if you like my husband make these really good onions, and they're Frank's famous onions. Check it out. Come out and check out the hot dogs and the onions. It's not that, it's the onions. So anyway, that's all I got for you. Until next time, I'll be back again to tomorrow, God willing. It's by His will that I will be back, and hopefully it is His will that I will. But until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.